Hi Capricorn, it's Power and Light Tarot coming at you with a reading. This is going to be what are their true intentions in love. And this is about you and your person, a connection you have with somebody. Could be a full-on relationship, could just be a connection, could be a marriage even. And the charm I have pulled for you, Capricorn, is the dragon. And yeah, it is the dragon, yes. And he's, the back of him looks much like a snake, almost like he's a mixed animal. Yeah, it's a little bit, it could be a little bit unsettling, right? If somebody was, if a little kid was looking at this. Yeah, my little granddaughter maybe. But this is, it is the dragon, and the dragon means you are supposed to, some say that the symbology is of igniting your own soul's fire, right? We know the dragon has fire within. We have been learning that, or not learning it, but hearing that since we were kids in folklore and mythology, right? He unleashes the fire in him and burns, but burns the person. But the point is that this is your own fire, and it would make a lot of sense because the fox spirit showing up, think on your feet. So, maybe you have to kind of, I feel like this is an independent and a masculine energy where you have to think on your own feet in order to possibly, ignite your soul's fire or passion maybe here. And freedom is yours. So this is all about you, for me, and igniting or, the passion or the fire in your soul. And there is some strategy involved when we see the fox spirit. Think on your feet, right? The fox is typically seen as the sneaky animal, but sometimes he is just very calculating. Okay, doesn't always mean there is damage or harm to somebody else. The fox spirit, think on your feet. Strategize, Capricorn. I feel like you guys are good at that. So let's see what we have, Capricorn, and your energy is going to be the Queen of Swords, and that's exactly what you are doing. You are strategizing, because the Queen of Swords is discerning. It is very much the same, right? I'm really studying this situation, analyzing, discerning. Discernment has a little bit more to do with kind of urgency or the seriousness of the analyzing. Yeah, discernment. So that's in the past. You were in that energy in the recent past. Now you're worried. But you're trying to fight your worries, Capricorn. You are. And it has to do with the tower showing up in the block. Yeah, the tower. When the tower is in a block, there's you're dealing with either with an ending. It doesn't always have to be. You could be dealing with just a big tower moment, right? Like a big shakeup, a big problem, something that is disrupting your life. Yeah, the tower is like a huge disruption. Sometimes it is simply a powerful realization. Your person is, in the past, they were overwhelmed while you were discerning. Okay, that's a good place to be. I'd rather be discerning than being overwhelmed, right? Your person was in the Seven of Wands energy, which is, it can be sometimes resisting. It's just going to depend what cards are with it. For now, we're going to look at that as that your person was super overwhelmed. Maybe they were like, maybe arguing with somebody. This man is fighting. He's defending himself, right? Yeah. And so let's see what we have. And we're going to look at the reading collectively. What I mean by that is we're going to look at the reading, I'm not going to say collectively, more strategically, right? We're going to look at the reading across, horizontally, and then vertically as well, right? So you look like either, you could have wanted something with somebody. You could still be wanting that with them. You look worried. The tower is in the block. Maybe a tower has to fall down, right? Has to come down. We know that some things have to complete in order to continue with life and in order to kind of sometimes make dreams come true. But sometimes just to clear the energy, kind of like to, that's just how it is, right? That's how it is in astrology too. Like, planets come and go. They transit. They transit for sometimes for years, and then, they have to leave in order to make way for the new. It's just how life is. The world is always turning. Maybe a tower has to happen here, okay? Now, in the past, you and your person, kind of like you were discerning, they were overwhelmed, and this is incomplete here, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. In the current energy, Capricorn, I feel like you are worried because you think somebody's not going to continue to put make an effort to be with you. I feel like this is what this is talking about. But we're going to find out because, as I mentioned, none of these cards are clarified. And if you guys watch my readings, I do clarify the cards. Maybe not every card, but for the most part, yeah. Because these cards play off each other too. Yeah, one card can be very indicative, but they play off each other. Yeah, they do. And they lend different meanings when the card next to it might be, different than, is different from another card, of course. They play off each other and they kind of depend on each other. Okay, so right now in the block for you is the Tower, and your person, Capricorn, has the Two of Cups. This means that you could be worried about an ending or something like that, and they are concerned, I feel like, with some type of a union here. And you could be too. I'm not sure what the Tower is. I feel like you're worried about them maybe not coming to you or putting in the work with you. And here they are thinking all about a union, the Two of Cups. So now we're looking at your desires and their desires. Your desire is really, or hopes, is to have courage, right? It would make a lot of sense because currently you're in the Nine of Swords energy, right? The wimpy guy, where I'm not calling you a wimp, Capricorn. I'm just saying this guy is trying to conquer his fears, right? Physically the guy is he looks like a wimpy guy, but that doesn't have to be you physically, okay? Yeah, we're all kind of grown over here. So my whole point about it is that this man has a lot of fear, right? But you're trying to slay the dragon, right? So good for you. Here you are, right? And that's always a good thing instead of just, being... letting things happen to us and kind of not fighting back. But here you are trying to slay the dragon, which is really all your fears, right? So this would make sense why in your hopes you want strength, you want courage. Okay. Now your person in their hopes or desires is to move away from somebody. Yeah, is to move on. And in your Capricorn, in your doubts or your fears is the Page of Pentacles. You want a new start with somebody, and they do too, the Page of Cups. Yeah, they do too. Interesting. Okay. So let's get into the reading right now, and let's see the Queen of Swords in the past for you, Capricorn. Is the King of Pentacles. That's you, right? Unless you're dealing with another earth sign. And the Moon card, I feel like you're in the dark about something and you're trying to figure it out. Like you're trying to, uncover, discover, whatever. I feel like it has to do with a secret. But it can have to do with somebody who's dealing with a Pisces or a Cancerian. It could. Sometimes these are just literal. The Moon, it can sometimes be either or. Let's get a card on the Moon in the past for Capricorn and the Emperor. Okay, I feel like you could be dealing with an Aries. You could be thinking right here about you, an Aries, and a Pisces or a Cancerian. It could be that simple. I feel like, and you could also be in the past, this is in the recent past, you could have been really kind of discerning a situation about whether or not, about a secret, and about whether or not maybe how to implement things or get things going for yourself, or whether or not somebody else was going to. It has to do with, it could have to do with the secret. But it doesn't always have to be a secret. These are just things of the dark. Things that are hidden, kind of. Maybe not a full-on secret, but things that are hidden, details that are hidden, or things that are confusing, right? That might create doubt or fear is the Moon. Okay. Currently, right now, you're in this Nine of Swords energy with the Ten of Wands. So you're trying to fight your fears about something, and it's a super burden for you. Yeah, it is. It could be about somebody laying down a burden, because that's what the man has pretty much done here, right? He's still challenged. The look on his face is kind of unhappy, and the 9 wands are on the ground, like, screw this, I'm going to drop the wands. And he's holding up just the 1. So you're trying to drop a burden here is what you're trying to do. And you are trying to conquer your fears about it. The Tower card is in the block for you with the 10 of Pentacles. Somebody could be married here. Somebody could be in a long-term union with the 10 of Pentacles. And why is that there? The Tower and the 10 of Pentacles. It is the Empress reversed. I feel like you're dealing with somebody here. Your person, it looks like there's a third party here, and they are with somebody else, and they want to leave that person. Yeah, so this Empress in the reverse can be a few things. You could be feeling like somebody's blocking you here, blocking your dreams, your productivity, your abundance, kind of, your passion. Like somebody's standing in the way of you, like really enjoying kind of being an Empress, sort of, yeah. And the Empress, too, it can be simply a third party. It's the number 3. Yeah. It's the number 3 in the major arcana. Yeah. Sometimes it is somebody's mother. Yeah. Stands for abundance, right? And we know motherhood stands for fertility and abundance. Yes, it does. The Strength card is, let's get one more card on the block. Why is the Empress there? Why is it there? This is your block, Capricorn, and walking away. Yeah, this is what you are trying to fight your fears about. Somebody walked away from you, or you have to walk away from them. But it is a situation, there could have been an Aries or a Piscean, Cancerian maybe. But there's a situation here where it's really a tower moment for you that you either had to walk away, or maybe somebody's walking away from you. For me, it looks like you're walking away from them, kind of. Now, the Strength card showing up with the Sun card and the 3 of Cups reversed. We're going to take those cards, and this is in your desires or hopes. You're looking for clarity, you're looking for courage, clarity, and I feel like you want to reunite with somebody too. 3 of Cups reversed. I feel like you want the courage. I feel like you also want, yeah, I feel like you want the clarity, whether or not you're ever going to reunite with this person. Wow. And this person could really make you happy. It could, he could, or she could, with the Sun card, right? The Sun card is also about vitality and success. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting card. But over here, the Fox Spirit, Capricorn, think on your feet. This is what you're doing here. The Queen of Swords, the 9 of Swords. And you're trying to gain clarity on it too. This is you. You are thinking on your feet. Yeah. And freedom is yours. Yeah, you've cut ties with this person. I feel like you are wondering whether or not you're going to ever get back together with them. Yeah, I feel like that's what you're doing. And in your doubts is, yeah, the Page of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands reversed. So in your doubts here is like things, I'm not going to be able to recover this. Yeah. I'm not going to have victory with that person. I'm not going to have the Page of Pentacles, something I value with that person. I'm not going to have a new start, because the Page of Pentacles, all the pages are about kind of like starts, because they are apprentices or students, so to speak. Yeah. So let's see what we have. They're at the beginning, kind of the beginning level. And your person's in the 7 of Wands in the past. The High Priestess in the reverse. Your person was really overwhelmed. I feel like this reading has to do with a Piscean. For some of you guys, maybe Scorpio. Excuse me. But they were really overwhelmed, your person. And here you are in the reverse too, with the High Priestess. To me, this is like, for a lot of you guys, in the past, over here is you, an Aries, and possibly a Piscean in your past energy, and so it is the same in their past energy. The King of Pentacles is here for you, and the Queen is here for them. Your person, for some of you guys, your person dealing with a water sign, yeah, and they could be a fire sign. They could be an Aries for some of you guys. They could be, you know, it could be a few things. Could be a Libra here, the Empress showing up. And we have a lot of Leo energy. And yeah, so let's see. Sorry about my throat, you guys. The Hangman reversed. 8 of Pentacles reversed too. This is their current energy. You see what I mean about Pisces? Now here's another Pisces card. There's 3 Pisces cards here. Yeah. 8 of Pentacles reversed. This is them right now. They're not making an effort with their person if they are with a Piscean, or maybe if they are a Piscean, they're not making an effort with this person. Or they're not making a sacrifice whether or not it is Pisces or not. Five of Wands is here. They could be coming out of this energy here where they are kind of feeling the turmoil. I feel like in the past they were totally in the thick of it. They had the Seven of Wands. You can tell the guy's, that's what he's doing there. He's totally overwhelmed. And in the block for your person is the Two of Cups and the Hermit in the reverse. Sometimes a Hermit in the reverse is a Virgo who is kind of being... could be maybe doing something wrong, affecting the situation adversarially, like negatively. But the Hermit card can be somebody is in super, could be a few things. Somebody who is super, like in isolation, like, yeah, I mean, majorly. But let's get a card on this Hermit. There could be a Virgo here because we see the King and the Queen of Pentacles, which can be you or a Virgo. Why is that Hermit there? And the Fool card. See, there could be an Aries here. The Emperor is here. And now the Fool card. Your person, they want a relationship here. They could be coming out of this Hermit mode as well. Five of Cups reversed. This is a new start. Your person wants a new start here in a union. Yeah, they do. Five of Cups reversed. I feel like they could also be, I feel like the block here too is that your person has been thinking a long time about cutting somebody off here. Yeah, about ending the situation with their person. But they know it's going to be sad or kind of drastic, something like that. Yeah, this is about your person wanting to be with you. I feel like that's what it is. And they're not trying with this person that they're with. The Six of Swords, no, they're not trying. That's the time when, just like Carole King says, maybe we both stop trying, right? Once people stop trying, it's over, right? Yeah, of course, right? And the Six of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles reversed. This is your person's hopes or desires. They want to be single. Nine of Pentacles reversed. They want to leave their person. They want to leave. It's gonna require them to become single, walk away from a marriage, or maybe a family dynamic or a long-term situation. But this is what they want. They want to leave. They could want somebody else to leave here. They could want their person to leave them. Because the Nine of Pentacles is reversed, and that can I can say that it is really not them sometimes. But they are hoping somebody's going to go here. Six of Swords. This is not you, Capricorn. No, it's not. And in their doubts or fears is the Page of Cups. And we have the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, they're afraid they're not going to have a new beginning with you. This is how I'm seeing this. And the Knight of Swords. Wow, they could be fearing that you're just going to cut them out if they approach you. I feel like that's what it is. Like they're not going to have their kind of new beginning. And the Lover's card. This has to do with the choice. I feel like they're afraid they could be fearing making this choice to come to you. It's a possibility because you could be dealing with somebody here who, who doesn't, just somebody who kind of doesn't know what's best for their life, or they don't have courage to go after it. There's plenty of people like that, right? Yeah, we can do that when we're young sometimes, and then, we wake up to who we really are and what we really want, and we get the courage, right? But here you are at the bottom of the deck too, Capricorn, and this has to do with you. I feel like your person is afraid they're not going to have, yeah, I have to take that, right? It's right here. But your person is afraid that things are not going to work out with you and them. Right now it looks like they're with somebody. So I'm going to go over to Vimeo and pull a charm for your person. This is how we're going to do it here. And yeah, it's interesting. We have this dragon here, and it talks about kind of unleashing the fire within your soul. Your person, this is what they need to do. This person is being inauthentic. or unauthentic. I don't think it's unauthentic. I think it's inauthentic. But it doesn't really matter. They're not being true to themselves. This is my point. They're not being authentic. All right. So I feel like the same person has been, for some of you guys, doing this for a long time. All the extended to super affordable Capricorn, we're going to call them out and see how they really feel. And also the major block between you guys, the future. Yeah, I want to see the future between you guys, what they hide, what they fear, and their true intentions. Yes, and please remember to like, share, and subscribe, you guys. They are affordable, so you can cross-watch if you would like. If you need your own reading, you can always get one. And yeah, that's always the best way, hands down. There is no confusion or doubts or vice versa-ness, right? This reading could be vice versa. And I would go see, just a recommendation here, you guys. If you want to know what they don't want you to know, go see Neil Ward, The Great Reset Explained. All right, that will explain a lot. I would urge you to do that. Thank you so much, you guys, for joining me here today. Sending hugs and love. All right, yeah.